Hi guys, welcome to another session with me. Before we start, I want to apologize for starting the session a little bit late this week. It was more because I wasn't feeling that great at all. This is the first day that I can really get up from the bed. I didn't do anything. I was just laying down in the bed for the last 2 days, and that's the reason. But we should be fine for let's say today, tomorrow, and Friday. In theory, this week is a little bit boring in terms of the data that are coming. Like we have a GDP tomorrow. That's something I want to watch with you, want to comment that part with you, want to see what we can do. So definitely that's something, and definitely we have a data on Friday, but Thursday, like the GDP is the only thing. Okay, I'm only trying to see high impact news because even if you, let's say, uncheck that part and see all the data that are coming today, nothing really can move the market. So for me, that's not really that interesting. Let's see how market change. I didn't touch the charts at all, just because you know me, I want to do everything with you guys. So last time when we spoke, it was Friday. We were here and we said that market is a little bit too high and that there is a good chance that we are going to see some pullback. I really didn't expect so strong momentum on Friday, but it was a great session finally. So that part I really loved. We tested at last week highs and market is starting to move higher. Now, if you start counting and looking how market looks, definitely I'm more seeing a potential pullback right now. Like short term this week, I want to be a bull. Definitely not right away, but I expect to see that test of 2 weeks ago highs before anything major happen. Before anything major happens. So something like this would be ideal plan for me. Short term, maybe we see a pullback, but overall we want to look for a more pullback plays. So I'm looking for pullback longs here. Definitely the same story can be said for the Euro USD. Friday we wanted to see a crack here, and what we said, we want to see a push higher to 170.30. 170.30. From there, market is making a pullback. How everything looks, definitely just as a pullback at the moment. So looking for a three-leg move down. And let's say ideally that 152 area will be the next target area for us. Let's see. Sorry guys, my voice is still bad. In terms of trading, pullback sells can work out. Short-term invalidation, we can see 166.50, but overall I want the market to hold below this 170.44. But since I want this more as a day trade than a swing trade, I would rather use just this 116.64. So let's see. Also, what we can focus here can be the move after that test of the equal X. So after the equal X, we want to see a push higher. For me, I wouldn't be a buyer right away. Like right away, I wouldn't be a buyer. But if you just use a simple alert, guys, if you just use a simple alert at the equal X, and from there start to focus on that breakout place, that's something that can easily work out in our favor. So also something to focus on. Now the pound made a strong move, but we are recovering that move. I'm expecting to see a more bearish movement. I don't like the price action in general here at this moment. Like I'm more bearish than bullish, but overall I don't see that great place here. So I would rather skip the pound for now and see where else we can find the opportunity. Maybe, let's see here. Like Aussie is one of the pairs that's on my radar all day long. Like I said, it didn't change anything. We moved higher on Friday. We technically speaking have enough legs to call the wave 2 complete. Like if you ask me, I really believe that it's too early and that we are going to see a push lower before we move higher. But since I don't want to, let's say, miss anything, and if you go in the smaller time frame, price action here look like what? One, two, three, four, five. Now looking for A, B, and C. So a simple play can be tried. I want to try a small position, like after any sign of confirmation, like smaller 5-3 setups that can work fine if you ask me. Let's go with simple Fibber retracement. Hold. So 50%, we are almost around the 50%. So 64.60 is that 50%. I want to focus, I want on a smaller time frame, at least to see a recovery above 64.73 before I try some small long positions. But I also believe that if this is right, like, and that we say that the wave 2 is over, we should see much higher moves. So testing a smaller position even against the low is not a bad idea. This is more a swing setup compared to a day trading setup, but you can play it both ways. Like the only difference for me in terms of a setup would be if I'm swing trading, I need to trade against the lows. So against 64.15. Well, if I use this as a day trade, I can trade against the low of the day. That's the only difference. So, and of course, the targets will be different. Let's see a dollar cat. Or cat moved lower. Let's go on this higher time frame. For me, this is still ugly. I mean, there are a lot of ways how you can count this. The question that we need to ask ourselves is like, if the wave B, so if the correction is over or not. And with this strong move, that really is questionable. Short term, definitely I see the move. A, B, I'm looking for a push higher in the C, at least towards the equal X. So short term, I want to be a buyer. Like if opportunity appears, that's fine. That's something that we can focus on. But we can also, or better to say, we should also focus on the downside. We can use the similar approach to that we are using to Aussie dollar. Like we want to see a push higher towards the equal X, from there wait for some sort of a breakout to confirm that part, and then focus, let's say 138.14 and new low. Let's see a dollar yen. Dollar yen rub down. Nice rub down here. Again, this look correct. The same strategy, same approach as we are using for, let's say, a dollar CAD. Short term, I want to see that equalize. From there, I would love to see more bearish movements, but in general, we need to see some price action. Like equalize from there, here maybe we can just focus on this being a simple flag and then wait for a breakout place and just towards the new lows. So just do 146.22. That's something that can easily work out for us. So why not? Euro yen for me is still a triangle. Still a triangle, nothing new here. We need to wait for a triangle to break if you want to see a push higher. I wouldn't really be surprised with the amount of a sideways consolidation that we drop a little bit lower to, let's say, 170.60 before we move higher. I'm offered today for the euro yen, so I won't bother myself. Gold finally managed to pay us. Like I said, Friday was a decent in terms of the moves. We finally seen some decent movements. Question still remains, guys. If the larger triangle is complete and that we are moving higher or we are still inside of a triangle. But in any case, I'm still bullish. Like, I took some profits on Friday, took some profits, I believe, on Monday as well. Have a small position still, but I'm interested now in any pullback plays. So any decent 3 leg move pullbacks can work out. Maybe short term I want to see a decline here, but just so I can get it at a better price. But overall, I'm still bullish. I still want to focus on that upside for a gold. Silver also, like for me, the momentum is still ugly, but price action is bullish. We can't argue with that part. I can say you guys the same thing as I told you on Friday. Wait for a breakout from there. Focus on the new highs. That's all. But gold still my preferred commodity at the moment. If we see a crypto, Bitcoin seeing some pullback, but nothing special. We're still more or less bearish. All this a potential, let's say, inverse head and shoulders. And if we manage to crack above 112, 400, we can expect to see higher levels like 170, 118, and even higher levels. So in that regards, I'm interested, but I want it only as a day trade, guys. Only as a day trade. Like this small flag, that's something that can work out. But like I'll try some positions during the New York session, definitely, if market continue to move higher today. But I'm not going to go anything crazy here. Ethereum, let's see. Then a nice move higher, then another 3 leg move pullback, push higher. So pullback place here seems to be best. So focus on that. Short term, we can use that 4,300 as our short term invalidation point and move from there. Maybe even, let's say, if I need to pick which instrument look better, cleaner, at least for a long at the moment between the Bitcoin and Ethereum, I'm more for Ethereum. You know my idea that we want to see a move higher. We almost tested at 5K that we wanted to see, so I'm not going to say that we can't see that part this week. And if we continue to find the setups, I'm fine with taking the trades. Nasdaq, I'm fine right now to trade it. Like, you know, my idea on Friday, you wasn't sure if the 4 is up, down or not. At the moment, everything looks like the wave 4 is complete and that we are heading towards the new high. So buying for me is the best option that we currently have. Small positions only, definitely only day trades, guys. Only day trades. Short term, I want to see just a new high of a day. Nothing special, but pullback plays is something to watch. Also, DAX is going to be on my radar from tomorrow because we continue to move lower. Definitely, we have enough flags to call the wave for a complete triangle. So for me, I just need some sort of a confirmation, some sort of a breakout, anything that will help me to start being a buyer soon. So for me, tomorrow I want to see this cracking up and from there I want to be a buyer. Just looking for a longs. That's the only thing that I want to watch here. Shorts are not that ideal for me at this moment. So like I said, guys, we don't have that many setups this week, but there are a lot of things that you can watch and follow. I hope you enjoyed this session, guys. I'll end it right now, and I'll see you all tomorrow with a new update. Cheers, guys.